It's piano. Can I bring this with me? How far can you go? I think my roommate's actually home, so I probably shouldn't be blaring. Hello? Hello? Shit. We've got a problem. You're coming out the wrong hole. You're in the wrong space. This isn't where you belong. A little bit easier to bring you over here though. I gotta turn my piano down a little bit. I didn't mean to bother my roommate. You can't even really hear me. This is not a very strong microphone. Ah. Hello. I've been practicing. How does it start? Let's make it a little louder than that. Hang on. Can you hear? Boo, 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 boo. I can't decide. It looks like you can hear. We're learning progressively. Now, why are you doing this to me? Why am I over here? This isn't where I belong. Anyway, I made a new scene just so I could do that. Wait. Hello? Hello? Oh. No, it is. Why are you doing this? Guys, I don't know if you've noticed, by the way. Don't worry about the fact. You know what? It probably did this because I broke my computer. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. First, let me fix it. Properties. Mic should not be on default. Is it coming out of the camera? That'd be even worse. Hang on. USB audio, maybe. Huh. Okay, you can hear me now. Look at that. Test audio. What's this button? I hate that. That's the worst. I've had to hear my voice way too much the last couple days, okay? We're making real good progress. Okay. How do we feel about the lighting? It could be like this. But I turned off. Okay, so like I set everything up and then I realized, see, now everything looks just so yellow. I'm going purple. I prefer purple. Put away headset mic now. I'm all over the room. I'm just traveling lots today, aren't I? Hello, guys. Welcome to stream. I want to draw everybody's attention to this little bar right here that says that we are at 249 out of 250 for our follower goal. It could be today. It could be. I've gone whole streams without gaining followers. It could not be today. I'd be pretty disappointed if for some reason that didn't happen today, though. I don't think it will. I go back and forth. My bangs are parting weird. First bit of caffeine I've had in about 5 days. We'll see how this goes. We're here to play Minecraft, so I'm gonna start that, and then I'm gonna start yapping. Because sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget why I'm here. I just want to play my pretty songs. You couldn't even pick my mic. This mic filters things, too, is another thing. It doesn't want to come very far with me. It said, no, I am a desk mic, and desk mics do not belong. You can't even see the piano. Did I just accidentally play Ode to Joy? That's so funny. Hey, don't lag. You're not allowed to do that. I'm talking about the music, not you guys. You guys are fine. Do whatever you want. Don't lag. Don't do that. Alright, Minecraft, right. Now, my computer is still a little broken. So, if things aren't going the way I want it to, I'll probably just cry and let it happen anyway. Okay? Okay. I gave you a warning. Get ready for the music to cut out. Is the music even playing for you guys? Okay. Do I have to turn it down? Is it loud? Maybe just like a little? Right there. That looks good. Okay. Minecraft! I don't really remember. I think we were trying to fix the village up and also be little... I've got dogs? Guys, what's their names? Guys, I gave them names. What? Hang on, I'm used to playing Repo. I'm stuck with Repo buttons. We've been playing Repo a lot. I've been playing it a lot off camera too. I want to do a solo Repo stream. I've got lots of like solo streams lined up, which is good because the L Spooky Boys are first of all rebranding, which we just discussed. Just me and Ren discussed it in the group chat because Kessie and HP are AFK for the day. Kessie's at work. HP is, I think, doing family shit. I don't know. But I did make an attempt to discuss it in the group chat and have come to the conclusion we are rebranding. I hit a button. E, okay. I hit a button, send help. We are rebranding. We are no longer all Spooky Boys. We are the Recession Girlies. Welcome to fucking hell. We're the Recession Girlies. This is a bit, by the way. A baby's being born. What is his name? What are you gonna name it? What you gonna call it? Are they making kissy faces at each other? Mariko, look at Jung. Don't look at me. Don't look at me while you guys have a baby. I just want to know what you gonna call it? This is a really long process. What you gonna call him? Is it gonna happen at all? I don't want them to see me. I like hear it. There he is! His name is Porter! Porter, you're Mariko's son. Therefore, you are like a brother to me. A happy worker is a busy worker. Remember that, Porter. This is important information for later, okay? This will guide you through your life here. So, there's a couple things that we need to do today, okay? There's a small list. Is this Porter? No, it's Diamond, the weird... That is not the weirdest kid. I've got somebody named fucking Conception, okay? You've got Conception and Gay in this village. Again, you witnessed- Hi, Gay. I didn't mean to summon you. You witnessed it, okay? I don't name these fucking villagers. They just get names. Siobhan. Karma. They just get names, and some of them are a little weird. Some of them get a little weird, okay? Today, we've got, I don't know. It's... One of them is things- I don't know these dogs' names. One of them is Hylogen. I just witnessed the miracle of life a minute ago. Porter, hi! Porter, hi! Porter, hi! Porter, hi! Space. John, keep track of your baby. Can I turn the graphic settings down at all? Just like a little. Turn the render systems down to... Is 8 reasonable? I have no idea. 8. 8 feels fine. Quality, I would say performance. Turn it all off. Done? Apply. Done. Done. Nothing's allowed to move. Unless I'm looking at it now. Nothing's allowed to move unless I'm looking at it now. I said only anime visual. I wonder how that's going to do for performance-wise. That's so funny. Okay. We were talking about some stuff. So, there is 2 things I kind of want to do today. We'll see if I actually do them or not. One of them might get moved to the next time, because I don't know. It involves things that I don't really like streaming, because it's kind of like, but we'll see. So one thing, we are going to finish the paths for this village today, at least the paths. We might move some houses around. At some point, we want to get that fucking castle going, but that is probably not going to be today's problem. Another thing that we're going, this is the thing that I'm just like, I don't know, I feel like we should get it done, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to fucking do it. Is make a wall around the village. Now, the first wall... It's game sounds, right? It's game sounds. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. The thing about the first wall is going to be made out of dirt, so it shouldn't take that long to pull it off, and it's just going to be to keep the villagers in and the monsters out. Because, like, look, Noella and Gay are trying to escape. That's Siobhan. Gay was trying to escape. I don't know what happened to him. He did escape. Calamari. Delicious. Who's hunting over here? Actually, calamari's kind of mid. I've had it. It's a bit chewy and kind of tastes like plastic. I'm not the biggest fan of it, if I'm being honest with you. Anyway, we're gonna build like a wall, just kind of to keep the villagers from dying is the goal with that one, okay? But that does mean I have to do a lot of like moving shit around and like digging up dirt and stuff like that. And I just don't like streaming that kind of stuff. I don't like streaming strip mining because strip mining is kind of it's one of those tasks I don't want to do, but it's just kind of part of fucking Minecraft, and you have to do it if you want to be good at Minecraft. So what I normally do when I strip mine is I turn on a YouTube video, and I just focus on that while I let my little character do all the work for me, okay? This is where I want to be. Hello. I wish I knew your names. No! Wait, is that what I meant? Come back. So those are the two main things I'm thinking about today, and we might end up backing out of the second thing. We'll see. Porter, you are so good at flying. Somebody get this kid into the Olympics. Or the X-Men. Whichever will take him. So, we talked a little bit about this before, but I ended up cutting myself off because I don't like yapping in my intro. Do you see what my bangs are doing? I hate it. We're gonna go back to that previous conversation point later. We are in the current state of my haircut, where I'm longing for long hair. I want my hair to be Rapunzel length right now. It is my obsession. The thing is that once it gets to about right here, I'm going to want to chop it myself. So I have to make some decisions. Hello? I can't drink it backwards apparently. Nothing came out. Well, a little bit come out, but not enough. Not enough to satiate the thirst within me for caffeinated beverages. Hey, up, where's the dogs? The dogs are good for signaling where my house is. Anyway, so back to what I was trying to talk about before. Oh yeah, I've got a gecko. Forgot about that too. I was like, why is there a hole in the ground? We're doing great today, guys. I don't know what you mean. I've never felt better. And another thing is, once the whole place is like walled in, I can bring animals back and just like let them exist in the village, and not have to worry about them leaving. Which, as you guys know, I have serious abandonment issues. So yeah, the idea of my Minecraft pets leaving me might make me spiral. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we were talking about the computer thing. My computer broke. I did it. It was all me. I fucked up. How are we gonna do anything with this much shit in our inventory? What did we do last? It's been weeks. It's been a couple weeks. Okay, hang on. Let's finish one story at a time. I was playing Repo the other day. Okay? And while we were playing Repo, me and Josie have had multiple funny moments during this game that she has gone, you should have turned this into a TikTok. And I was like, under the impression that like, I should film these game sessions because it's with Josie, and Josie's not like a content creator, and she's, you know, has in the past expressed discomfort with the idea of being a participant in my content creating adventures, okay? Not like in recent years, but when we were younger especially, she was just like, I don't really want to do this. I haven't like made her do anything like that. I definitely used to when we were kids because I was pushy as shit. But I haven't made her do anything like that since we became adults, and like, everything that she's participated in, like the Minecraft servers and stuff like that, have been willingly and in fact her idea. And that's what this was for the repo. She was like, we should start, like, I said I didn't want to stream them because usually she wants to play at like 9 o'clock at night when I'm like already in my PJs and stuff. And also, I prefer my streams to be a little bit more pre-planned, right? Like, if it's with like a group, or I could do like a day's notice. If I'm not doing anything, I might be willing to stretch it out and make it a bit more of like a thing, like last minute plans. I'm not the biggest fan of those for stream because I like being able to set up, and I like being able to like make sure everything looks purty and stuff like that. I think I've really only done one stream that wasn't planned at least a couple hours in advance. That makes me sad. Why would you do that? And that was a really long time ago when I did a second Minecraft stream in one day and everything was already set up. No. No. Please. I don't know his name, but I love him. Come here. What? I've never seen it do that before. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Okay. But we can't open that chest. We don't need a ceiling in that spot, actually. Who fucking needs them? Hang on, let me do my parkour tricks to get back up on top of the roof. So yeah, Josie and I were playing, and a couple of funny things happened. I'm gonna explain those to you real fast, too, because those are actually pretty good. We had one round where the only monster was gnomes, and it was insane. There were so many gnomes. There were so many fucking gnomes. Too many gnomes, okay? We had another, situation where I found out, like, the TV jump scare happened to me for the first time. That was crazy. And then afterwards, we reloaded into another round, and in that round, another TV appeared, and I was like, oh, Josie, like, you should come see it, because I didn't tell her what happened. She just heard me yelling, and I was like, it's nothing, it's nothing, it's nothing. But I was like, Josie, you should come see this. And she came over, and she clicked on it, and, you know, she did the screaming thing. I needed to get on the roof! I forgot what the goal of this parkour mission was. I thought I was just hopping around again. Don't mind me. I'm just a cool hopper. I'm just Spider-Man. Ah, fuck. I did jump that time. It just didn't make it. Okay. Okay. Okay, hang on. Do that, and we'll just do it like this. This is much easier anyway. There. Who needs a roof? I think we even still have a roof. I think it's just higher up. She clicked on the screen to do the jump scare part, like the screen jump, like TV jump scare thing, and when that happened, I was like, what's the worst? She was about to do it. I was like, what's the worst that could happen? And she was like, I could die. And then immediately as she said that, the fucking shotgun guy appeared behind her and shot her. It was the funniest shit. And after that, she was like, we should film these for now on so you could make these funny TikTok clips. And I'm like, you think my TikTok clips are funny? You think my TikTok clips are funny? But, yeah, so after that, I didn't record the first half of our gaming session because we were playing with a bunch of people who I didn't know, and I'm not gonna do that. Quite quick and simple. Just not gonna do that to anybody. Nobody has to put up with, it's already done? Those are short. I need to loop this. Nobody needs to put up with content Jasmine. Content Jasmine is a handful. Content Jasmine is a lot, maybe. Especially as when people don't know me. Like it's a little much to start with. Let's start getting to know normal Jasmine before we get to content Jasmine, okay? But yeah. After we had left that group and it was just down to me, Josie, and her boyfriend, I decided to start filming it, okay? And it was already like 1 a.m. at this point, which is already not a good idea. And nothing really eventful. I mean, at the very beginning of the round, we were trying to set up MODDED for the first time for Josie, and I was explaining to her how to use Thunderstore, and I was making a mod pack as trying to show her how to download and everything. And after we were done, she opened the game, and it still wouldn't work. Like, the mods itself weren't working. She could still join our game and play with us, but she could not see or interact with anything that was modded. Which was honestly more funny than her actually having access to the mods, if I'm honest with you. Should I use my 2 diamonds to make shovels? The answer is gonna be yes, so I don't know why I'm even bothering to hesitate. Sticks, maybe? I don't have any sort of an organization system, so don't ask. We make sticks. You guys hear the fucking iron golem stomping around so loud? So, yeah. After, hang on, I can talk. So after we figured out Josie's wasn't working, I'm like, okay, I'm out of my area of expertise. There's only so much I know about fucking this game that I can, like, assist you with fucking setting up these mods. I've never even made a mod pack before, but it's working for me and it's working for her boyfriend. So I'm thinking it's something happening on your end, right? So I end up recruiting help. I'm like, okay, again, 2 a.m. at this point. I message HP. It's not 2 a.m. for him, though. It's like 10 o'clock for him. And I'm just like, HP, are you busy? And he goes, not right now, why? And I'm like, can I tech support you? And he's like, yeah, what's up? So he comes and joins the call. And he's just, like, trying to show her how to, like, path to her fucking, her repo game. And once he told me like what the problem was, I was just like, oh yeah, we can fix this. I could have figured that out, I guess, if I would have sat and thought about it for more than 2 seconds at a time, right? And he goes, okay. So before he figured out that Josie didn't know how to pat, this is the way we found out about this problem, by the way, was he said, show me where you're keeping your repo game. And she went to her desktop and hovered over top of the repo game. And he's like, yeah, can you show me where it is in the folders? And I'm like, oh my god. And the funniest part to me is, like, if I was having this problem and I asked HP for help from me, he would have been like, what, are you fucking stupid or something? Like, he would have dug into me about how fucking easy this problem was and how I should have been able to fix this by myself. Hi, HP, I'm talking about you. But Josie, I have never seen HP more patient with a person before. Is this gonna be our new hole? I think this is gonna be, we're gonna make a hole here. It's far enough away, right? Like, it's not gonna be a problem. We're just gonna start digging. I need lots of dirt. We're doing stuff out of order, by the way. I originally planned on, like, doing the path first and I didn't even want to do it. I didn't even want to do this part of the fucking, don't worry about it, no, it's fine. The game is working great. I have no idea what you mean. The mods aren't killing my computer slowly or anything. It's fine. No, everything's okay. I am crushing it right now. It smells like Percy just ripped one in here. Which is concerning because Percy's not in here. Look, I knew she's a normie and lives a normal life, so I wasn't gonna give her shit. Brother, I'm a normie who lives a normal life, and you give me shit. I do this shit part-time. I don't know how computers work. I knew that much, though. But it's okay, because, like, HP was being super nice to her, and I was bullying the hell out of her. She should know, when somebody says, show me where you keep your repo game. Okay, that's fair. No, you're not wrong. When someone says, show me where you keep your game, obviously they don't mean it. She moved it from the corner of the desktop and then scooted it to the center of her screen, okay? But yeah, whatever. This happened. And then we played and nothing overly eventful happened during our gameplay. It was a fun game sesh, but nothing like worthy of like clipping or anything really happened in it. We were all kind of tired and over it. So I go to bed. I shut down my computer and I go to bed, okay? And I don't get on my computer all day the next day. I think I'm busy, or maybe I did get on my computer the next day. I don't have a good timeline in my head. It was Saturday night, and then so Sunday I opened my computer, okay? And first of all, it doesn't want to open. It simply is like, and I'm just like, what is going on with this? I'm thinking like it just updated and it's just like finishing up things. It's gonna be slow. And then as it opens up, I realize that everything I'm clicking on is just straight up not responding. And I'm like, what is going on right now? And then I open up my folders to like look at my paths, because my first thought is, did I forget to stop recording last night before I went to bed? The answer was yes. I opened the video files to figure out, again, it's taking like 3 to 5 minutes for every single click to register my computer. I opened my video files to try to figure out like what, like how long are we talking here, because like I shut the computer down. Realistically, nothing should be happening. Like it should have stopped itself. Or it should have told me, you can't shut down because you're still recording. So I can shut it off. But it had no problem. It shut down all the way and didn't have any issues. Guys, this file said it was over 2 million big. I don't know 2 million what. I really couldn't tell you 2 million what because I couldn't get it to full screen. hang on. Let me look at what the average video size is for like a normal 2-hour stream. Hang on, let's take a glance. Can you show me this in list form, please? List with details. Interesting. So on average, they are about 2 million, 2 million KB is the average. So why was it not working? What happened there? I still don't know. I'll never know. I had deleted the video, I restarted my computer, and it worked again, okay? That's what I know. That's what I discovered during all this, okay? Is all it needed was me to delete that file as quickly as I could and to reset. And then after that, it worked. I thought it was like a really big file, but now that I'm looking at this average size of a stream file, it's not that big. Interesting. Interesting. The text thread between the group chat and I during this information is very funny to me, though. Accidentally closed my computer while filming 10 hours ago, and now my computer will not run. It's still recording, but for real, oh no. I mean, Streamlabs is closed, so I don't know how it would still be recording. Like, there's no way it was actually going the whole night. It was shut down. But it's literally taking 3 to 5 minutes for it to register every click right now, and it's like, it's gotta be a storage thing. I'm hoping, oh god, the file size is over 2 million. I'm not making the clips. It's not worth it. I couldn't open a program right now if I tried. It's dead and lost to the ether. Too bad, because it was of Josie not knowing how to locate files. Easter, happy Easter. And then HP sent, I have risen with a picture of Jesus on a motorcycle. And I replied, the original Rizzler, which really should have gotten more of a reaction, if I'm being honest. And then I said, it's trying so hard to erase this file. It's fighting for its life. 30 minutes after the computer turned on, Steam finally opened. Oh god, I accidentally opened a way out. We might be cooked. See you next year. It is fixed. Typing to you live from my computer. One of the monitors won't turn on, but I'm sure that's a separate issue. This is the shit I go through, guys. This is my life. I got it pointed out to me that I have bad luck, which really it never crossed my mind. If I'm being honest with you, I don't think of the world in like terms of luck. But it got pointed out to me by my coworkers that most people haven't been in 4 serious car accidents and had a tree fallen on the room they're sitting in twice. And touche. It might be a weird thing. It might be a weird thing that's happened. It might be a weird flex. It's my flex. But no, I'm beginning to agree with them about the not having the best of luck thing. Just because did I mention the tree thing on stream yet? I don't know. It's been a minute since we've done a solo stream, just because I haven't been feeling the solo stream vibes, if I'm being honest with y'all. But today I was just like, I'm fine. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. It's kind of what I came down to today. So we had some really bad weather. There were like tornadoes and shit, guys. Like it's pretty fucking up there weather-wise for my area, okay? But like the area I was in didn't actually have any tornadoes. It was just kind of like the surrounding areas. So I go over to Josie's house right before the weather starts getting bad enough that I probably shouldn't have been out of my house. And I'm standing in their dining room and I'm talking to them they're talking about the weather. I do not care. People getting stressed about weather genuinely confuses me, because like weather's gonna do what weather's gonna do. You being stressed, there's no way to fix it, you know? Whatever happens is gonna happen. I literally said out loud before this situation happened, why does everybody keep texting me like I'm dead? If I was dead, I wouldn't be able to respond to their text messages. Because I probably got like 10. I know that might be a lot for you guys, but it's a lot for me. 10 people had hit me up at this point and been like, hey, are you okay? If I wasn't okay, I feel like I would have told you about it. Or I've not been able to answer these texts anyway. It's a storm. It's not like houses are coming down. I think we're all alright. But, speaking of houses coming down, I was standing in their dining room, and we were talking about the weather, and all of a sudden, there's a loud boom above my head. And I look out the window just in time to watch a tree roll off their roof and hit their porch. And when it hit their porch, it shattered it. And I'm just like, you guys' porch is broken. And they're like, what? And they come over, they look, and then her boyfriend goes outside, and it's just like, oh my gosh, like, it's broken. Like, we have to take that whole chunk out. And it was kind of, that one got me, I'll admit. that got me. That's like the second type of trees falling on the room I was in, actually, though, because when I was like 16 or 17, I stayed home from school because I was feeling a little icky, sitting on the couch on my phone, and it's the same thing. I hear a loud boom, I look out the window, and there's a tree sitting on the building. It wasn't big enough tree to actually, like, break anything. But I was just like, and I went and got my, it wasn't even raining. I really don't know why the tree, it wasn't windy, it wasn't raining. I don't know where this sudden need for the tree to collapse on my house came from. I guess it was just over it. But I went and I told my stepdad, I was like, hey, there's a tree on the house. And he's like, what do you mean there's a tree on the house? And I'm just like, you know the tree in our front yard? Because there was only one at the time. And he's like, yeah? And I'm like, it fell on the house. And he's like, where? And I'm like, right next to the window I was sitting under. And he's like, what? And then he got up and he went and looked at the tree that fell on our house. But yeah, 2 times now. Too many if I'm being honest with you. I can't be bothered with it though. I've got more important things to think about. Like how I'm gonna collect all the cards in the Pokemon trading card game thing on my phone. That's my priority right now. Hey, that tree's on fire. Speaking of trees coming down. A lava pit. This might be useful for later. Where do I live that way? To be fair, I messaged you after the tree. I never preemptively text you if you're okay. I already know you are. If I'm not... Okay, let's be honest. I'm never actually okay. Let's be honest. I haven't been okay since 09. The username's ironic. That's why I think it was so good. That's why I think I was so confused. Everybody's just like, are you okay? No, obviously. The username is supposed to be ironic, but people are taking it rather seriously. There's I think there's 3 meanings in total behind my username that I decided on. Because I just kind of all together was like, these are the reasons why this is a good username, okay? First of all, and I think this is what actually triggered it in the first place. Kessie constantly used to say, okay, Jasmine. Whenever I said something stupid, she would just be like, okay, Jasmine. And I knew that I said something dumb. But guess what? I am dumb, and I'm allowed to say dumb things. That is just part of who I am. Alright? Another thing is that my old username was, like, FabJazz, and it was supposed to be, like, short for Fabulous Jasmine. But I don't feel fabulous anymore, I'm just okay. And I added that, and then I thought it was even more funny, because I'm not okay. I've never been okay. Have you seen the state of the world? How am I supposed to be okay right now? So, it's irony. It all adds up. It all comes together. And sometimes people get upset with me. Fun fact. Because I'll tell people, mainly people I know in real life, who I don't really want to know in real life anyway. I'll tell people one version of the story, right? Where like, oh, Kessie used to say, okay, Jasmine. Or I'll say like, my old username was this and this. And they'll think I'm lying. Like, they'll be like, well, why would you have 2 separate stories for this? Like, that's so, because I fucking do? I think we're gonna go right here. This is where one corner's gotta connect. It doesn't need to be more than 3 tall. That should keep everybody in. Give me. This is one end. And they'll come over here. And I don't know, I want them to have access to the lake, but at the same time, I don't fucking care. We'll go like, maybe I can build something right there. We'll give them mid access to the lake, okay? We're gonna need so much fucking dirt. Right there. You guys hear the wind in this game? It's so peaceful. Nice. Anyway. And then we'll go over here, and I think we'll hug the village real tight on this end. Because my house is gonna go over there. But I don't want to be in the village yet. I feel like that could be something that we fix later. We'll go, like, right here. Hug it real tight. I guess right there. Nice. Everybody knows real good. But yeah, that dems be the works. I feel like there's another thing I wanted to talk about. Like, I had another rant. But I can't remember what it was. That sums me up pretty well, I think. I think the caffeine is slowly leaving my system, which means we might need to do another big gulp. 2, 3. I'm also really locking in on this game. Okay, so let's start just like 1 layer. And I don't like that. Where'd this shovel come from? I'm gonna cut back this mountain just a little bit. Just a touch, so it doesn't touch. Don't worry about that. Okay. I gotta lock in. We're doing math now, and I've never been known to be good at math. Get off me, get off me porch. Get off me porch. Get off me porch. Who are you? Sky, why are you leaving? Sky has decided that our village is not good enough for them. Get fucked. We're taking this tree with us. Stop it. Up. Like that. Where's the boundary line? I can't see. Where did I do? There's a tree. Okay, it's like way farther that way. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. There is another tree in our way, though. I will never know peace. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me? Excuse me, sir. You're kind of blocking the vibe, if I'm being honest with you. And it doesn't make that a lot easier for me because I'm lagging real bad. So cutting down trees is probably not the greatest thing I could have done today, if I'm being honest with you. If I'm being honest with you. You're kind of crushing, you're kind of yucking my yum right now, if I'm being honest. Oh, speaking of yucking my yum, there is this new dish at Panda Express that I have just been absolutely obsessed with, which isn't great, because I don't actually, like, I shouldn't want to go to Panda Express right now. Like I said, recession girlies. By the way, HP, did you hear about our new rebrand? We're no longer L Spooky Boys. I'm letting HP in on the rebrand now. HP can know about it. This is HP's live reaction, if he's even paying attention anymore to our rebrand. We're no longer the L Spooky Boys. We are the Recession Girlies. I also like that I called us the L Spooky Boys, which is just the. You didn't approve of the first name either, okay? I made it. I didn't ask anyone's opinion when I made the name the first time. I didn't ask anyone's opinion when I made the first name. Why would I start asking now? I like the Recession Girlies, or El Recesión Chicas. We want to keep the Spanish vibe. El Recesión. Is it Recesión how I say it? That feels French, right? Am I Frenching right now? It's the one good thing I ever made. I made Kessie's sense of humor, so careful what you say. I'm the reason Kessie's funny. She is actually funny, and she's funny because of me. She, first of all, learned from my mistakes, and second of all, just she expanded on what I thought was funny. That's how Kessie came to be. Hello, Bloodstain, welcome! How you doing today? We're wall making. Poorly. We made it to the second boundary! Welcome, wall! I've got a couple solo streams in the works right now, which is good because, Kessie and HP are currently not reliable. Remember that. Remember that HP and Kessie aren't reliable. I read it in chat, and I still jumped like a little bitch. Is there a way to make it so I can't read it in chat? Because I feel like that ruins it. Someone did it the other day, and I really hyped it up for them, okay? Somebody did it. I want to find a way to make it so that I can't see when somebody redeems points. Well, that wouldn't make much sense, would it? Because sometimes I need to see. What? No, thank you. Sometimes I need to see when people redeem points, but maybe just, like, specifically that. Or maybe make it like more delayed so that way the sound plays before I see it. That would work. Turn off the chat bot for sound alerts. Well, you guys can only see the sound alert bot. Above that, for me, it says that you redeemed a jump scare using points, right? So I'm wondering if there's like if I could do it in like a delay where it took a couple minutes for it to play, then that might help. That might do it. Hello, Iron God. You watched me drown once. Except I didn't drown, because I'm too strong for that. But somebody played it the other day, and it was somebody... I can show you how to disable the sound alert message. Like I said, that one's not too bad. That one shows up about the same time as the actual sound plays. Did you guys hear it, by the way? I know it hasn't been working, like, on my end it doesn't look like it plays a sound. Did you guys actually get to hear the sound? You got amazing news! What happened, Blood? Tell me all about it. You did hear it. Okay, good to know, good to know. But yeah, I just, like, if I could make it so that when it says I might be getting married this year, also might become a dad. That's so cool! That's awesome! Congratulations. Don't worry about the dogs. They're fucking shit. They're all losing their minds. They need to I think my roommate might have just gotten home. I thought they got home a while ago because I heard stomping around. Somebody sounded really upset when I played the piano earlier. I tried to do a bit, and I think I got myself in trouble. The dogs are celebrating. They say congratulations. They're totally not just trying to stress me out. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. So, like, my house is mainly, like, linoleum floors, right? Which means that when these dogs start barking, it's all I can fucking hear. And I needed to go outside for a little while the other day because it was too loud. I was just like, I just can't. I simply cannot exist in this space right now. And I went outside and called my mom. And I was like, can you, like, pick them up? And she's like, Jasmine, 2 of them aren't yours. And I don't think that your roommate would like me picking up her dogs. And I'm like, I know. But it'd still be nice. It's like when a mom calls her mom to come pick up her grandkids. When she's like, hey, can you come get your grandkids? And she's just like, no. That's how it felt. It felt like my mom. I'm glad that life is good for you, bud. Imagine. No, I'm kidding. I'm so happy for you. No, that's awesome. Couldn't be me. But yeah, my mom, she was like, I cannot come pick up your dogs because you need a nap. And I'm like, but they won't stop. It was very funny to me. It was funny to me. She didn't find it funny. She has not been finding most things I do funny recently. Like, I got the sudden urge to clean my couch cushions. Like, take them all off and put them in the washer and stuff like that. And halfway through the task, I was like, oh, I don't know how to put these back on. So I called my mom. And I was like, Mother, help. And she's like, absolutely not, you got yourself into this. And I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm asking you to get me out of it. We love being a, we love being a 23-year-old child. Do we want this to have, I feel like this is just a way for things to get in, is my thing. It'd be really cool if this was like the exit, like, out of the village, is you have to take a boat through this, like, tunnel. That'd be cool. But it also opens me up to predators, which is not the goal. This squid lives here now, by the way. He's just an honorary villager. What should his name be? Keep in mind, we got villagers named Conception and Gay. I didn't name the villagers. They named themselves, and I googled their names afterwards, like, please tell me this is a name. Please tell me this is actually a name. They're real names in different places. I really am pressing X for doubt. Good night, Blood, and good luck. You got this. I'm sure. The straight agenda. I'm sure that you are gonna be an awesome dad. And partner. You've got it. I send you the best of lucks. Kids are hard. There, just like that. The straight agenda, is that what we're leaning on? I'm kinda, you know, I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with the straight agenda. That is something that could get clipped and put way out of context, but it's fine. No, because look, I'm not even kidding. I've gotta find Conception. I don't remember if Conception's a child or not still. Leanne. I told you I'm funny! You laugh at my shit all the time, HP. You're not allowed to say I'm not funny. You are my second best fucking, like, audience member. You laugh all the time at all my shit. Porter, Leanne. Child, I seen you. No, I didn't. I made that up. There's no door over here. Hey, I'm trying to read names. Whitney. We gotta find gay Conception. I'd say about 40 of the time. Okay, look, 40% of the time being funny. That's pretty impressive for how often I make jokes, okay? What, are you stuck? Siobhan, do you need some help? There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. It's okay, buddy. Hang on, I gotta... people are gonna think I'm making Conception up if I can't find him. Jung, I already looked at you. We've already seen Gay this stream. I know he's real. Ethel. My homie. I actually, here's Gay. What's up, Gay? I didn't like the eyebrow tilt, Gay. It wasn't my favorite. Again, I don't name these villagers. They name themselves. Wanda. Mariko. Living his best life. I got Mariko off the streets, okay? I made that farm for him. I was like, dude, you need something to do with your life. You can't just stand there all day. So I built him a farm. And he was like, you know what? Fuck with it. Conception, your karma. I don't remember what Conception looks like. Conception could also look completely different at this point. Kelly. I don't remember what Conception looks like. That makes sense. That fits my character arc pretty well. Cat! I love him. Are you in here? Conception! Rupert. Diamond. Diamond, you grew up, which means Conception should probably be grown up too. I heard fighting? Viola. Okay, maybe Conception's not real. I can accept that. Y'all saw Gay. Gay was a funnier name anyway. The way I found Gay was also funny. I wish I reacted a little bit better because you could see the panic in my eyes as I was just like, is this gonna get me in trouble? Conception! I knew you were real. I knew you were real. They can't hide you from me, Conception. I've heard stories of Conception, but we're gonna stop that line. We're gonna stop that train of thought before it was too late. You could see the panic in my eyes the second I realized that Gay got the kid's name, because I was just trying to figure out, because he was like one of the first or second like kids born in the village, and I was really having fun seeing all the kids' names, right? And I was just like, oh, what's his name? And I walked up to him all confidently, like, you know, I'm just trying to ask somebody what their baby's name is, you know, like, it ain't supposed to be this deep. And then I seen the name Gay, and I was like, oh, fuck. Why would this happen to me? Why did it do this? Like, I saw the color in the video, because I clipped it, because I did think it was kind of funny after the fact. And I was like, why did this happen to me? Why? You could see the color drain from my face. I wish I would have realized how funny it was in the moment, instead of immediately panicking. Immediately going like, am I about to get in trouble? I'm not trying. And I was literally sitting there like, okay, how many jokes can I make without it being offensive? How funny can I be about this without it, until it becomes weird? And I think I've grown desensitized to the idea of it being a bit... I tried changing his name, it just didn't work. Gay is his name. His name is Gay. Not like in, I didn't try to use a name tag to change him. I just started calling him Gaylord, but I decided that was weirder. Trying to avoid the gay was worse. It's like trying to shove him in a closet. Hello? Where is my phone? It's down there. How did I feel it vibrate when it was nowhere near me? I like felt it in my soul. I was just like, it's here. Or go like that, I think. My curve's a little off, but like, I'll figure it out. We're gonna need to do more digging. Like 3 times the amount, 6 cents. It's called addiction, actually. If we want to be real about it, it's actually called an addiction. It's just, I just am like so connected to my phone at this point that I couldn't live without it. He's like, yeah, I know. I tried. So during the first TikTok ban, as it was coming up, okay, like after they first announced that it was gonna get banned and the set date, I was just like, okay, you spend an ungodly large amount of time on your TikTok app, okay? I was talking like, I probably sent, yes, out of politeness, because I've seen you repost them, by the way. Also, if you repost enough to know that I'm on my phone too much, what does that say about you? And, you know? But anyway, so right after the ban got announced, I was just like, okay, we might need to cut back. Because I was probably on my TikTok phone, like my TikTok phone. The phone I have specifically for TikTok, introducing the TikTok phone. There's no other apps that doesn't receive calls or texts. It is just for TikToks. No, I'm kidding. The TikTok app, the amount of time I've spent on the TikTok app pre-first ban, okay, was on average, why are all the children surrounding this man? Why are y'all looking at him like that? Alonzo. Alonzo, what's up? You got Leanne, Mitzi, and Porter all just standing around you like this? That's a little, I mean, are you... This feels preachy, if I'm being honest with you. So, the amount of time I spent on TikTok was like 5 to 6 hours on a weekday. I would have TikTok open, okay? On weekends, we're talking 8 to 10. And it was that's too much time on your phone in general, I'm being honest with you. That is too, I do too much. Is this Stack and Shovel have like, it hasn't locked, this is the only, no wait, maybe I swapped them. Maybe that's what happened. Why would I do that? I don't know. That's too much time for anyone to be on their phone, let alone me. So I put a TikTok, like an app limiter on the TikTok app. And I gave myself 3 hours a day. And I was like, we're gonna slowly lower this amount of time to the point where you're only on TikTok like 30 minutes to an hour a day. I feel like that's a reasonable amount of time to want to be like scrolling on TikTok, okay? That app limiter never went down. Not once. It's still at 3 hours. And I daily just say ignore for the day. The time has gone down, I think. I think the time. Ignore yesterday. We're not gonna talk about yesterday. Yesterday, I rotted. I stand by that. Yesterday, I rotted. My average time on TikTok has gone down to... Today, we're at 2 hours. I would like to see... Wait, does that say average? My daily average is down to 3.5 hours. Exactly, okay? I wasn't feeling it yesterday, so I just rotted in bed for... I stayed up until 5 a.m. playing Repo, okay? I was already rotted at this point, okay? Let's just be honest. So I woke up at 10, and I was just like, oh, this is only 5 hours of sleep. And I was like, well, I don't want to go back to bed, though, because I have work tomorrow, and I probably should, like, fix it. I should probably fix it. So I just stayed up on my phone for a real long time. Until, like, I want to say, like, 1 or 2 in the afternoon. I just laid in bed on my phone. And then I got up and I exercised, okay? But I just needed I needed a day to rot. I just needed to catch up with all this shit, okay? And I was probably on TikTok, like, I don't even want to look. I don't even want to look at what yesterday's phone screen time was. Yesterday's screen time. Show me yesterday. It just keeps on showing me today over and over again. There we go. Yesterday, I was on my phone for 10 hours and 39 minutes. And 7 hours and 4 minutes of it was TikTok. I spent an hour and a half on my mobile banking app. I was just staring at the sum and realizing that, yeah, we are in a recession. Why does it say that? There's no way I actually left the mobile banking app open for an hour. I was not doing any mobile I might have checked it before ordering something, but I did not spend... there's no way in hell I spent an hour just staring at the sum on my mobile banking app. What is that? That's so funny to me. But yeah, I cut it down. Its average now is like 3.5 hours. It's like 3.5 to 4 is what I've been doing. Which is a cut, okay? It's a cut. And keep in mind, it's not like I'm just sitting there on TikTok. I just have TikTok going while I do lots of stuff. I'll have it running while I clean most of the time. I'll have it running while I get ready for work and while I get ready for bed. That's exactly what it looks like I was doing. Just an hour. I woke up at, I can't even say I woke up in the middle of the night because I never actually went to bed. I just stared. I was just like, you know what? This is my life now, and I accepted my defeat. That's what I did for an hour on Sunday, apparently. Now I can't even trust it. After seeing that it said I was on my bank, unless I just repeatedly opened it 60 times for a minute, I have no idea what that one is. I don't know how that happened. I don't claim her. She's weird, and we don't have anything to do with her. We don't like her very much. Okay. Talking about myself, for anybody who's just tuning in. Can I sprint? Am I that hungry already? We snack. Welcome to snack attack time. I again want to draw everybody's attention to the follower goal, real fast. Let's switch scenes so you guys can see it. I want to draw everybody's attention to the follower goal real fast. No! Wait! Where'd I go? Come back! The follower goal real fast. We're 1 follower away from hitting our 250 follower goal. Just drawing your attention, just pulling you there real fast. In case anybody's feeling a little generous and wants to help out. Just while you're here. What was I talking about before I decided to do that plug? Is it a plug if it's on your own channel? Is that what we would call it? What'd I come back for? Oh, I was gonna check and see if there was dirt in my chest. Would we call it a shameless plug if it's for the thing that you're actively participating in? I got a notification. It's got Kessie's picture on it. Kessie's phone battery's at 10%. Everybody send her a quick little DM. Tell her to charge her phone. That's not very safe. It's important to keep your phone charged. What if something happened? I've been getting these... It's an interesting segue. I've been getting these TikToks where it's like, it's clearly engagement farming. But like, it's not a bad kind of engagement farming. It's like, they ask a question and you're supposed to answer it in the comments, like that kind of thing. Which is, it's so interesting. Supreme, spelt wrong. Ruler, goddess, emperors. Is that supposed to be empress? Spelled wrong? Or emperor? Or am I sticking with emperor? Supreme ruler, goddess, emperor's residence. Okay. You know what? Fuck with it. I fuck with it. It's fine. I'm coming back here to look for dirt. Because I feel like I should have dirt in one of these chests. It's hard to tell spruce and dirt apart because I can't fucking see. Anyway, I've been getting these things, and a couple of them stood out. 2 of them that I actually commented on because I did think it was funny. There is no dirt in any of these chests. That's such an interesting development for me. 2 of them I actually commented on because they actually got my attention. I was just like, actually, this is a fun story to talk about. So, one of them, for anyone who doesn't know, I didn't finish this wall. I do write books. I don't finish them, but I do start them. That's my goal. That's my gift. As I'm a good starter. I'm a good starter at lots of things, to be honest, but we'll come back to that in a minute. I'm a good starter. I start things very well. Okay. I started cross-stitching, and then I haven't finished. I have a cross-stitch I haven't finished. I have a sculpture art project thing that I started that I haven't finished. I have a blanket, a knitting blanket that I started that I haven't finished. It's just my vibe, okay? I don't like finishing things, I like doing things. I don't like having final products, I just like having stuff. Let me have stuff. No. Go away. Okay, there we go. Is this elevated? Oh shit. Well, fuck. How am I gonna get this to do that? Carefully, okay. No fall damage? Fucking hog. Very, very carefully. I didn't mean to do that. We'll come back to this later. Okay. 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 Maybe I want them to have access to the Cave of Doom, actually. Maybe I feel like it's a good place to reflect. maybe we move the wall to include the Cave of Doom. It's a good place to reflect on your poor decisions makings. How did I get here? How long do I have to stay here? Will I ever be free? Will I ever see my family again? These are good things to reflect on while you visit the Cave of Doom. There's a ticket. There's a admission price. You have to pay $40. We're in a recession, kids. How many times will I bring up the recession this stream? As many times as it takes. Until I feel better about it. That's where we're at. I think maybe like 1 or 2 more this way could make it. Like this maybe. I was totally telling a story. Just imagine that. Imagine being able to recall shit. I got distracted by the Cave of Doom. We do have to make it come down. Like this. Make it look a little natural. It was about finishing things! Hey! Proof that I'm not good at that. I have a cross stitch, I have a blanket I'm supposed to be doing. I have a couple independent Let's Plays, just me having fun playing video games that I haven't finished. Really, this is the longest I've committed to an activity, is streaming. So, good for you guys. Glad I could be of service. Or I guess you could be of service. Because I'm really doing this for you guys. But yeah, I have a lot of things I've started and not finished, but the specific thing that we were talking about starting things and not finishing, was... I don't fucking remember. I guess I'll never finish that one either. We'll add this to the things I don't finish. The list of things that I don't know how to finish. Holy shit. The brain. It completely lost it. I was totally going to it is very on brand, but it's also pissing me off, like, a lot for some reason. Why did I just, like, not do this half of the wall? I thought I connected it on this side. Did I make that shit up? Hey! Who's in my bed? Mitzi, get the fuck out. Trust me, I'm the one you want sleeping. Don't just stare at me like that. It's like fucking horror. You know those horror movies where the kids are like fucking staring at the edge of the bed? That was that. Mitzi's a creepy ass child. And you know what? Good for Mitzi. It's important that we all have our brands, and Mitzi's is creepy ass child. We've got another squid to add to our— we got 2 more squids. They're the cave squids. We already have the straight agenda. Who wants to name the other 2 squids? I swear I did this. A skeleton is living right there. Oh, I did do it. It's just this one tall. That's why. Okay, I see what happened here. I see what's happening here. Speaking of people not finishing things, did you guys— okay, I know this is kind of old news and might be obscure enough that only I really am thinking about it constantly. The Moana movies. Okay, I haven't seen the second Moana movie, but I have heard a decent amount of its soundtrack at this point, in my line of work. It's kind of a requirement. But, the fact that you can definitely tell that Lin-Manuel Miranda worked on the first movie and not the second movie will forever be a wonder to me. Because he's got one of those styles that you just cannot mimic. Like, you can try, and people are gonna be able to be like, oh yeah, they're definitely, like, playing off of Lin-Manuel Miranda. But, like, you can just tell when it's Lin-Manuel Miranda and when it's somebody pretending to be Lin-Manuel Miranda. And that's the vibe. What is this? Dirt and coarse dirt. Two very important distinctions that you need to be able to make in order to play Minecraft. Minecraft. Is it too soon to talk about the Minecraft movie? Is it? I might be able to... I think... We're gonna try to talk about it without using spoilers. Noella, you got a new job. Looks good on you. There's also a new child in this village. I gave them too many beds, is what I'm coming to realize. Is that they have too many beds, and, like, you're just fucking... Conception has left. Conception has given up on our village completely. I gotta find a way to get Conception to come back. He's too involved in the brand. So, I went to go see the Minecraft movie with Kessie. Because of Kessie. I didn't really want to see it, if I'm being honest with you. I had seen enough trailers, okay? I've been in the loop for long enough, right? Where I was at the point where I was just like, there's nothing wrong with it being a kid's movie, but it's very, very clearly a kid's movie. And I don't mean like a good... McDonald's ran out of the Minecraft meal, and I love the McDonald's. I'm feeling the effects of the recession. I kind of do want that, if I'm being honest with you. I kind of do. Have I been here? Have I seen this? I kind of want to get it. I like it. It's there. The need is there. It feels dumb, though. Night vision goggles. That's the coolest find. Hang on. I think I gotta put it on right here. That's the coolest thing I found. Open the accessories menu. How's it? Is it gonna look weird during the day? No. Maybe it won't look that different during the night either. We'll see. I do kind of have the large urge to get the McDonald's meal. It's really expensive. And when I say really expensive, I just... Hello? Oh. I don't have any arrows. I'm just gonna hit you once with a shovel so I can get the fucking points for killing you. And then you can follow me around if that makes you feel better about your untimely demise. So I went and saw them. I wasn't going to go see it, okay? I wasn't going to. It really wasn't. I wasn't overly interested in it. And look, kids' movies can be good. Kids' movies can be good. I've seen a lot of good kids' movies. Some of my favorite movies are kids' movies, okay? I love Tangled, right? I love a lot of Disney movies, which we can debate on the ethics of liking Disney movies. I don't care. I like Tangled a lot. I like a lot of Disney movies. I like, one of my favorite shows is Over the Garden Wall. That's a kid's show. I love it, okay? But I don't mean a kid's movie in it's got, so, like, it's simple and easy. I mean a kid's movie in it feels like it was made by somebody about 13 years old, who just really likes watching Minecraft YouTube. And I mean, like, the Minecraft YouTube... I don't want to say think Tommy Innit, but think Tommy Innit when he was 15. His new stuff isn't quite so pressing. But think Tommy Innit when he was like 15. Somebody who solely watched, like, honestly, think worse. I can't even name any YouTubers that I could think of that are more... I don't want to use the word annoying. Because that's not the right word to describe. I wouldn't call Tommy Innit annoying. I would call him extra. No, because extra even really has bad, and I would just say energetic, maybe? Maybe that's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, think of somebody who, like, specifically targets, like, young kids, and makes Minecraft YouTube videos. I don't watch any of them, so I really wouldn't be able to tell you. The farthest I've gone is Tommy Innit. And I actually do like Tommy Innit's videos, so... But think like that area, okay? It looks like somebody who's only ever seen that before and maybe like one other movie. And they just put that together and was just like, and this is peak cinema. And I'm sure kids are eating this shit up, okay? I've seen TikToks about it, actually. Kids love this shit. This is the best thing they've ever seen. They're going to movie theaters they're by themselves for the first time, and they're losing their minds over this movie, okay? Most of the audience, when me and Cassie went to go see it, were small children. And they loved it, and I thought it was so funny, and Cassie did not. I loved listening to them freak out because of like chicken jockey and shit like that, okay? Like, this was so good. But yeah, look, it's very simple. I have to say, it was better than I thought. I was expecting a lot worse. I was expecting it to be worse. I wasn't expecting to find it funny. There were some bits that I legitimately was giggling at. Like, out loud giggling at certain things in this movie. It was kind of funny, okay? It was kind of funny. There was a lot of stuff that I thought was dumb, right? That I couldn't find the entertainment value in. And I could tell, again, that it was definitely targeted towards a younger audience. But, like, this is definitely not the worst movie I've watched in my life, okay? And, like I said, there was some... Is it worth a rewatch? No. I got all I could get out of this. I got all the enjoyment. I'm in on the memes now. When people make references to the movie, I can say, oh, I know what you're talking about. And that's really all I want. I was going to watch it, like, after it came out on, like, a streaming website, okay? In the comforts of my own home. But if I'm being honest with you, I probably wouldn't have finished it. That's what I'm thinking. I probably wouldn't have... If I wasn't in a movie theater, there were a couple parts that felt really, really slow. And if I wasn't in a movie theater full of people, I probably would have pulled my phone out or I would have turned it off. But I did spend $10 on my ticket, so I wasn't actually gonna walk out or pull my phone out. You know what I mean? Is it worth a rewatch? No. I wouldn't watch it again. I got all I could get out of it. Is it definitely something that you probably should experience if you like Minecraft? Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I do think that you probably should suck it up and watch the movie. Not because, like I said, it's, like, overly good, but because think of all the, like, memes that people are going to be referencing that you're not going to be able to fully comprehend because you didn't watch the movie. It's really just one of those where, like I said, there's enough funny bits in it that this is going to be historical in the meme community, okay? We had some from the fucking trailer, okay? If you don't think the amount of memes this movie is going to be pushing out is going to be undeniably, unquantifiable, then you're insane. And you should just do it, first of all, okay? Second of all, there's a Technoblade reference. And if you're here and don't know who Technoblade is, I don't know what you're doing. HP sounds like Technoblade. That was one of the first things I said to him after I heard his voice. He sounds like Technoblade. Just a little bit. But there's a Technoblade reference, and it's pretty cool because the actor who plays the kid, whose name I can't... Frankie? Hank? Henry? It's something along those lines. My bangs are in my face. I'm trying to fix that problem. It's something along those lines. See how unmemorable this movie is? I don't remember the main character's name. The actor who played him, though, he came to... Sad I never got to see his stuff. You can still see his stuff now. It's on the internet. You don't have to completely give up. He didn't delete his channel upon his death. Like, it's still up. And his stuff is good, too. Like, it's definitely worth watching. I definitely go back and take a glance every once in a while. When I'm feeling a little touch of the nostalgia, I'll go and glance at some techno stuff. Specifically his Minecraft Championship. Not even really his, like, VODs, but other people's VODs with him in it. Just because they haven't really popped up, I'm being honest with you. I can't think of them popping on my For You page. But I like Technoblade's old stuff. I watch it sometimes. I give it a good gander. Definitely worth checking out. What was I actually talking about before that? So there's a Technoblade reference in the movie, and the kid who plays the main character, whose name might be Henry, and I might be getting wrong. Henry, Hank, Frank, something along those lines is the name of the main character. He said to the director, he was like, hey, there's this really, like, popular YouTuber who, like, kinda revolutionized the fucking genre a little bit, and really made Minecraft history. And we should definitely find a way to honor him in this movie because, like, he is part of Minecraft's history and should be honored in that way, right? And the director was like, oh, absolutely. And they put the little reference in, which I think most people have seen by now, but I'm still gonna keep my mouth shut just so that you could fully, because like I teared up a little bit, and that's dumb. I shouldn't. I was like, aw, like, I liked it. Apparently there were a bunch of other Minecraft YouTubers who were in the movie. I don't know any of these people. I think one of them is Valkyrie, if I remember correctly. And I do know who Valkyrie is, but I don't remember seeing her. I feel like if Valkyrie was on the screen, I probably would have noticed. But I'm not really big on, like, the modern day Minecraft YouTube scene, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not really there. I'm not really in the YouTube scene anymore at all, if I'm being honest with you. I watched YouTube for the first time in a while yesterday, while I was drawing the sketches for my TikTok. I just figured I'm already sitting at my computer trying to get this done, so I'll open it up. And I watched a lot of Jaden animations. Love their stuff. They kind of did Minecraft for a minute. I don't think they still do, but they kind of did. She didn't have a cameo because of comments she made about Jason Momoa in the past. Oh. Like, what kind of... Like, the kind that I need to quit talking about Valkyrie, or the kind that, like, Jason Momoa needs to get over? Like, what are we talking? Valkyrie, or however you spell it. Yeah, like, what kind of comments are we talking? The kind of comments that, like, I trust your judgment here, HP. We hate Valkyrie now. Just that Jason is an ass on set. It's nothing too bad. Oh, okay. Well, maybe he is. I don't know anything about this man. I really, like, can't get fully behind, some of this fucking beef shit that, like, other people are so invested in. Because I don't know any of these people. Not one. Not a lick of them. There are some things that get, like, I hear some people, like, some, YouTubers and shit have done that I'm just like, oh yeah, they're shitty, right? But then there's some things where I'm just like, I don't know these guys. How am I supposed to give so much hate to a person I don't understand or know? How am I supposed to care that much? like that comment where, like, she said that Jason's an ass on set. Maybe he is. I don't know. Also, how many sets? Maybe I don't know Valkyrie that well, because Valkyrie's been on sets with Jason Momoa? Again, I don't really watch her stuff. I've seen a lot of, when Among Us was a thing, I watched a lot of Valkyrie now that I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm giving it a good thought. I think that's my main Valkyrie knowledge, is just like, oh, she was, fucking in a Among Us group. Right? We're so close to finishing this wall. It only took us an hour and a half. Oh my god, it's an hour and a half in stream. That's crazy. That's insane. Anyway. I have to clear my nose, like, really big. Oh my god, it's 8 o'clock at night? That's crazy. I've been trying to get everybody invested in this Finch app that I'm using. So it started out as just like, so me and Faith are like, it's difficult to like set up hangouts with Faith and everything like that just because she lives kind of far away. So I'm just like, okay, I just need a way to like connect with my sister, even though she's so far away and I don't really have a whole lot of time in my hands, right? And she's just like, this is the app I'm using. It's called Finch, and I'm just like, okay, for sure. And I downloaded it, okay? And Finch is like a self-care app. And you give it a list of tasks that you want to do every day. My list of tasks are... Let me take a gander. How are I feeling right now? I'm okay. So when you open the app, it asks you how you're feeling. And then it documents that for later use in case you want to be able to track your moods. Insights. Show me yesterday. Yesterday, my list of things that I wanted to get done is brush my teeth twice, get out of bed, wash my face, drink water, take a stretch break, take 3 deep breaths, do one thing that makes me happy, take my vitamin, feed Aika. I needed it put on a list because there were some days I was just like, he might be getting fed twice. I have no idea. be outside for 3 minutes, do your Duolingo, do something productive, which means do something on my computer, like edit a video, stream, something like that. Exercise and clean something, okay? And on top of that, I get to send little, like, gratitude stuff to Faith and Cassie, because Cassie's also on the app. So I sent Cassie hugs, I sent Faith hugs, I sent Cassie kudos, I sent Cassie gratitude, I sent Cassie strength. Cassie sends me a lot of stuff all day, so I just reply back to it. I sent Faith sweet dreams, and I sent Cassie sweet dreams. So it's just, like, a good way to passively, like, tell them I'm thinking about them without having to have a whole conversation. Like, I can just go, like, send you a hug, and they know that I'm thinking about them, and I care about them. I don't have to have a whole conversation. I'm not good at conversations, okay? Sometimes all I want is just to be like, hey, I love you, and then not have to, like, continue. Alright? And this is a good way to do it. But that's how it started. The thing is that Faith doesn't actually use the app anymore, and Cassie uses it, but she, like, uses it. Like, I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't be shocked to find out she's not actually, like, doing the task, right? I think she's just clicking the yes to get the XP for it. I really wouldn't be surprised finding out that that's true. But now, nobody else is on it. But I'm so obsessed with the bird. How can I just give up on Ari like that? Like, Ari is the name of the bird, by the way, in the game. I got to pick it. How could I just, like, drop Ari? Ari's my boy. We can't drop Ari. So now I think I'm just stuck on this app for life. I don't think that there's really anything that I can do. I have to stretch my rib. Okay, there it goes. Y'all ever just feel your rib come out of play? We're gonna take the goggles off for a minute because I want to know when it gets dark so that I can see what it looks like when it gets dark comparatively. I want to know what the goggles do, you know? HP, this is a completely normal thing about getting older, okay? You ever just breathe so hard that you feel your rib come out of place and you're like, I don't remember what the guy is called, okay? It's not a chiropractor, but somebody kind of like a chiropractor. And I got, after my first big car accident, I got sent to him. Because there's only one, in case you didn't know. There's only one of these guys in existence. I got sent to one of them. And, when I first lay down on the table and he was, like, evaluating the placements of my spine and my ribs and stuff like that, he was like, you know that you have, like, no ribs in the right spot, right? And I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, man, I don't think that has anything to do with my car accident. He's like, no, probably not, but I'm gonna put them all back anyway. And since then, I've been able to tell. Since then, I've been able to tell when they're not in the right spot. And I can put them back myself. Evolve. Evolve past the need for modern medicine, okay? Except for your vaccines. Get your vaccines. Except maybe the flu shot. That's really on you. I wouldn't be upset if somebody told me that they didn't get their yearly flu shot. That one's kind of annoying. That one, when I get it, I get sick. The flu shot makes me sick. And I think it's just my body being dramatic, but I feel like I have the flu anyway. So, like, eh. Okay, it's dark outside. We're really far away from our house. I need to get into the safety and the light of the village real fast before I put these goggles on. And, before I die. Okay, let's do this. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's kind of nice. Aren't you supposed to get sick at first, though? That might be what's supposed to happen. I've been told that I'm weird for getting sick from it, and I've been told that everybody gets sick from it. So I think it just depends. Maybe you get sick, maybe you don't. Mitzi, get out of my room. But I don't know. I get the flu. I get the shot, and then I get the flu anyway. So, like, I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't be mad if somebody was just like, I don't get my flu shot. Just as long as you get the other ones. Just as long as you take care of yourself and the people around you, you know? That's a creeper. Creeper, oh man. Creeper, oh man. Follow me, creepers. Follow me, creepers. Creepers, oh man. Look at them fucking wiggle. Creepers, oh man. No, wait, come here, creepers. Come here, creepers. Cassie and I were on our way to go see the movie, and the song, I don't remember the name of the originals. You know the song that goes, Creeper, aw man. You know that song? The original song, not the cover that goes Creeper, aw man. I want to know the name of the actual song. Can you blow up? No, I actually, okay. Whew, that scared me a little bit. It lagged, and I was like, no, I actually want you to blow up. And then it had already blown up at this point. Get in the water. Go ahead. Go ahead. I need to breathe, but I do want you to explode. Okay, there we go. Handled. I'm too laggy to get in a creeper fight right now, okay? The best way to do it is just let them blow up. Let them blow up and make sure that you are a safe distance away from them while they do that. Okay. Don't leave, Vilya. You're a part of the plot now. 3 up from here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2. We're doing great. We've made so much progress, guys. Remember how I said this was a thing that we might not actually finish? I was like, we might actually not make a wall because I don't want to, and it sounds annoying. I think we're gonna focus on making the path today. Apparently, I was wrong and felt like doing it in reverse. Apparently, I was just feeling a little... Is it 2 up from here, or are they already 1 up? I think that this is just... Like, right here, I think it goes back to being 2 up. Yeah. The wall is funky, but it's a wall. It's gonna keep the bad guys out, and it's gonna keep... Leanna! It's gonna keep specifically Leanna in. Leanna, I moved things into the opposite hand like we're gonna fist fight. It's specifically being built to keep Leanna in. Because apparently her and I've got beef. This is Leanna's world. We're just living in it. Get out of my way. I don't have a pickaxe. I have to sit here and dig at you for this long. This is annoying. Why? 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 Go. Get out of here. Oh my gosh, this is taking so long. Back to previous topic. I like the Minecraft movie. I feel like it could have been better. Maybe saying I liked it's a strong word. I didn't hate the Minecraft movie. Maybe that's good. When I turned this specific Minecraft video into this Minecraft stream into a YouTube video, for no reason at all, because I've never been known to do that before. When I do, though, Conception! You made your way back to the village. Good. You're never allowed to leave again. When I do that, the name of the video is going to be, I didn't hate the Minecraft movie. I ran out of dirt again. This is so dumb. How are we doing on the wall? We got, like, this section right here, I think, is all that we need to get done. Maybe, like, 1 or 2 more stacks of dirt and we'll be good. I think everything else is set, right? Let's do a quick run around. This part of the wall is real tall. That's the important part, in case you didn't know. Do a quick run around. Eventually, down the line, it's gonna get replaced out with, like, stone or something cool, okay? But, for now, this will keep the village safe. And trapped. Nice and contained, the way I like them. As long as there's no holes in my defense, they should be fine. Except for, like, you know, the fucking weird mobs that I can't. Okay? I can't. I also need to torch this place up, because right now it is kind of dark in here. So, maybe that's gonna be another thing we do today. I don't know, there's like... Conception, no! Conception, it's not safe outside the walls. Conception, there's Nightwalkers out here! Conception, I'm gonna find a way to get you back inside this village, okay? I promise. I promise that we're gonna figure this out, okay, buddy? You can be mad at me about it later. Conception just wants... Conception's like the teenage daughter in every single Disney movie that's just like, I'm shooting from my own hand. I'm shooting from my own hand. Conception's like that. Conception's that teenage daughter that just wants to go out on their own. Which, by the way, I can guess the plot of the new Shrek movie for you. That the teenage daughter wants to go off and explore the world, and Shrek's like, no, you're not leaving this swamp! And Fiona's just like, can't you tell? Can't you see that by keeping her here, you're pushing her away? And Shrek's gonna be like, I just wanted to keep it safe, and then she's gonna escape. I can't do Scottish, by the way, in case you can't tell. I just want to keep us safe, and then the girl's gonna run away, and something bad's gonna happen, and it's gonna be Shrek trying to get his daughter back. With getting the game. It's pretty much going to be the plot of Ice Age 5. I could be getting the number wrong for which Ice Age movie it is, by the way. I'm not up to date on my Ice Age lore. The one where Peaches is like fucking, ah, dad! And then they, like, she gets split up like that. That's gonna be the plot. They're gonna make her, like, a really important character. They wouldn't get Zendaya involved if it wasn't going to be a very important character. I'm wondering where her brothers are. Are they going to be focal characters, or are they going to be brothers? Because I wouldn't be super happy about that. If you can't tell, I'm a little invested in Shrek lore, apparently. Apparently, this is a new development for even myself. Do we make a Shrek statue? I think the answer has to be yes. What the fuck? Will Tom Holland be in the movie? No, but you know, Tom Holland and Zendaya do have 2 movies coming out soon that they are in together, okay? One is Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man movie. What is the name of the new Spider-Man movie? Someone fact check that. What's the name of the new Spider-Man movie? It doesn't have the word home in it, which is just, like, absolutely disappointing, because we had Spider-Man Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, and Spider-Man No Way Home. I don't think this one had home in the title. Which, as somebody who has who had the dome home and stuff like that, like dome house, or like, I'm disappointed. I will. You're cute. Spider-Man rent is due the 1st of the month. It should just be Spider-Man No Home. That's why home is out in the title. He doesn't have a home anymore. Oh, that's fucked up. That's me coming to that conclusion right now, by the way. That's why it's called Spider-Man Homeless. I love that. That's even better. That's what it should be. That's what the title should be, is Spider-Man Homeless. Just saying. Just saying. The fact that it's not called Spider-Man Homeless is a little disappointing, not gonna lie. But there, you know, now that I think about it, maybe Zendaya isn't gonna be in that movie. I don't know what they're gonna do with Zendaya. Maybe Zendaya's gonna be in that movie, but they are gonna be in the Odyssey together, and I'm kinda stoked for the Odyssey. And when the movie starts, I am gonna be in the theater being like, but where's the singing? No, there is a new Odyssey movie coming out, okay? And people don't like making the Odyssey into movies, because the Odyssey is hard to turn into a movie, because movies, you know, they got limits. They can't be that long. You can't make an 8-hour-long movie. People won't watch it, right? And also, a lot of the Odyssey is a little slow. That's why in Epic there's so much singing. Okay, I feel like this should be enough, right? Right. No, I'm right. I'm always right. Don't worry about it. But yeah. The Odyssey's a hard one to turn into a movie, I've been told over and over again. Because of how long the story is and how much important bits happen and how, like, many different interpretations of the story there is. Like, you're never gonna please everybody with an Odyssey movie. You didn't please everybody with the epic music. Stop it. I'm trying. You didn't please everybody with epic musical, okay? There's only so many different things that you can do. And squeezing it into even a 3-hour movie is complicated, you know? But I've got high hopes, okay? We've got Tom Holland as Telemachus, right? I don't remember the dude who's playing Odysseus. Some old guy actor. Somebody like kind of important, I think. It could have been Robert Pattinson. I do know who Robert Pattinson is. It might be Brad Pitt. It's like a really big actor who's kind of old, okay? That's who's playing Odysseus. Look up the cast list for me. And see how offended you are by the answer I just gave. I genuinely cannot remember. It's on brand, don't worry about it. Zendaya's gonna be in it. So Tom Holland and Zendaya, they got a movie coming out together. In case of like back to what HP was saying earlier, they're gonna be in that movie together. But there's a lot of big names in it. A lot of big names in it, and that's making me a little optimistic. But there are a lot of big names in the Minecraft movie too, and for obvious reasons, I shouldn't have been optimistic about that. I wasn't optimistic about that. Like I said, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. There were some really cute moments, okay? I think from here on out, we're done. We finished the wall. My village, it's safe. The only thing is we have one guy who we just really need. We can't do this Minecraft hardcore series without Conception, okay? We need Conception. We're gonna get a boat. And we're gonna bring Conception back. This is not my house. Where do I live? Here. We're gonna get a boat. Jesus-a? Jesusa? Neither of those make very much sense. Jesusa. Jesusa. Jesus-a. I don't like any interpretation of that name at all. None of those are good. Alright, do I have a boat and do I have a lead? If not, we're just gonna sail onward till morning. I don't think I have a boat. I'm disappointed in the fact that I don't have a lead. Okay, I guess we're doing this the old-fashioned way. We've got to get Conception back. He's part of the lore now. Do I not have just plain wood in my inventory? We can't live without Conception. He's too important. Again, I keep grabbing the fucking dirt. I can't see, okay? I'm blind. I'm trying to find something I don't mind losing. There we go. Got our boat. Let's go rescue Conception. Leanne, Siobhan, don't leave. That's an interesting way. I know that that's like the basic spelling, like the way that you would traditionally sound out the word Siobhan, but that's not usually how the name Conception. You're a lot closer than I thought you were. Get in the fucking boat. No. Conception. Get in the boat. Why can't I place the boat? Get out of the boat. Conception, get in the boat. Good job. We're sailing. Oh. It's fine. We're gonna go down into the water, right? And then we're gonna cut a hole. Okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. We're gonna cut a hole. Big enough for me and Conception to fit through without dying. I hate when Conception is closer than I thought. Shut up. I fits! Pretend I fits. Make me conscious of my weight. I know you're not there, Block. Don't fight me. I know you're not there, Block. Okay. We're killing Conception! He's fine! We just gotta expand the size of our river a little bit, because apparently one block is not enough. Also, Conception, how tall are you? That this is a problem. Is Conception 3 blocks tall? Bros, Michael B. Jordan. What? The block didn't. HP, I want you to delete that, please. HP, I'm making a special request that you delete that for me. I don't like that. Conception, we're leaving the brand right now, and I'm gonna tell you to get out of the water. There we go. Conception is back in the village where he belongs. We did it. I can't tell if it's nighttime when I wear these goggles. That's the biggest problem. Like, is it dark outside? I don't even know. I'm gonna, like, a little. Unfortunately, I cannot delete mod messages Oh no. Oh no. No, don't show me his I'm not trying to ban him. Can I delete mod messages? The actual question. So instead, we'll have a conversation. So no, I can hear my own voice again. Ew. So instead, we'll have a conversation. Go away. Okay. What are we gonna converse about? Because I don't know how to delete messages. I can pin things. I can't delete them. Let's talk about the state of our current economy. How's Black Monday feeling for... I'm kidding. I don't actually want to talk about that. How does one mod? How do you even fucking do that? I'm learning so much about myself right now. A big thing is I don't know how to fucking mod. I don't know how to do this shit. That's what HP's for. That's literally... The Lion King is in 1998. You know, you got rid of it. To be fair, it worked. To be fair, it's gone now. The Lion King is a 1994 American... 1994? Really? I thought it was older than that. American animated musical coming up... Why did you think of The Lion King when I told you to come up with something else to talk about? Why is that? Why is that? That burp was a solid 2, I would say, if I had to put a number on it. You hear, okay, Jasmine wants that message to go away, we didn't have a conversation, and the first thing that came to your head was the Lion King movie? Also, there's a box in my screen right now that I cannot get. It's not so much of there's a problem with the Lion, like, picking the Lion King movie. It's more of just, like, what, like, you know, brought it on, I guess. It's like, it's a weird jump from what we were talking about, like, Tom Holland for a minute there, we were talking about, Zendaya, we were talking about the Minecraft movie, and then all of a sudden you're like the Lion King. Like, I'm just wondering where that connection came in your head. What warranted this response, I guess, is what I'm really just curious about more than anything. I don't know if it's nighttime or not, because I've got these goggles on, but I don't want to take them off because it makes me feel kind of cool. I'm trying to think of how I want the village to look. I kind of want to get rid of a couple houses. I feel like they're too close together, right? Like, specifically these two houses. But at the same time, we don't really need... okay, these are fine. I'm okay with this, just because I have this pathway. I think I'm going to leave these houses. I don't like any of this. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to care about this anymore. Who knows how to say that word? Eusebic? Eusebic? Wanda, is this yours? Is this yours, Eusebic? I just really like walking around Vincent and seeing all the new kids. First of all, these kids are just, they just won't stop coming. Frederick, can't stop coming because you won't stop coming. Head through the roof and you keep the ground running. Hit the ground running. Didn't make sense not to live for fun. Your brain gets smart, so your head gets dumb. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with taking the back seat? You never shine if you don't glow. I skipped the line. It's been a long time since I've heard the song Rockstar by fucking Smash Mouth. Okay, my bad. I gotta take these goggles off. No, it's still not nighttime. I just don't want to leave. Jesusa. Of course, you're friends with Jesusa. Or Hesesa. Jesusa. None of them sound right, right? Like, Hesesa doesn't sound right. Jesusa. 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 None of them sound good. These children long to be free, by the way. They're trying to find a crack in my defense. There isn't one. I want to get the Iron Golem back a little bit. Is that what our next goal is going to be? Is trying to get the Iron Golem to come back to the village where he belongs? No. No, I know what we're going to do. We're going to light this place up. We're going to light this bad boy up. That's what I was trying to do. And then I was like, well, it could be dark any second. It could be darker right now. I would not know. Is it nighttime? It's nighttime! Hang on, I gotta read this paragraph HP sent. The Lion King is a 1994 American animated musical coming-of-age drama film 3-4, produced by Walt Disney Features Animation and released by Buena Vista Pictures Distribution under Walt Disney. Get out of my face, you random villager. Under Walt Disney Pictures, directed by Roger Allens and Rob Minkoff, and produced by Don Hahn. And the film's screenplay was written by Irene Mecke, Jonathan Roberts, and Linda Wolverton, featuring an ensemble voice cast consisting of Matthew Broderick, James Earl Jones, Jeremy Irons, Jonathan. Just Jonathan. Y'all don't know my buddy John? What's his last name? Oh, he don't got one of those. It's just John. Don't worry about that. It's just John. Y'all don't know my boy John? He's pretty solid. Just Jonathan on Twitch. You know, the dude who was in The Lion King in 1994. He got a Twitch. His name's just John. Just Jonathan. He don't want to edit. Like, he don't have a last name. He's just the John. I'm so happy we got Conception back. Honestly, video made. Okay, so we need coal. Ain't no way in hell I don't have any coal. Okay, I was gonna say, I knew for a fact I loaded up on that shit last night. That's dirt. I need wood. Just wooden planks. Not tables. Planks. Perfect. My inventory is so full. I have 2 chests that are almost empty. Am I going to fix this problem? No. No, I'm not. That sounds like work, and I don't want to. You feel? Oh, because I'm fucking dumb. I'm like, why is this not working? Why don't I get torches? Okay, that should be plenty, right? Okay, so the goal right now isn't for it to be pretty. We're gonna make it pretty later, alright? The goal right now is to just light it up. So we're just gonna... That's too close. I don't like that. We're just gonna, like, literally do this. Literally just, like, put them everywhere. Hey, this is not how fences work. Hey, if they can get, if you can clearly walk through it, then I think I did that now that I'm giving it a good thought. I think I opened this to get to Jonathan, but I was like, wait a second. Wait a minute! Who are you? Light this bad boy up. Start with the fence, right? Start with the fence. We got a new cat! They don't name the cats in this mod, which is just like a little... I feel like the village cats should get... There's no way this cat just walks around this village without a name, you know? In a real village, the cats have names. Even if they're not, like, consistent. Like, not everybody calls them by their name. The kids will come up with a name for the cat. And everybody will just be like, oh, that's... Like, there was a couple of kittens that got dumped. Fun fact. Those kittens became my kittens. There were a couple of kittens that got dumped at my old apartment complex. And, like, everybody had a name for the kittens, okay? It was Ginger and Patches was the name of the 2 kittens that got dumped at my apartment complex one day. And their mom was named, like, Starlight or something like that, because we were really into fucking, we're gonna need more torches. We were really into warrior cats at the time. I had not read the book, but Kessie was really into warrior cats, so therefore everybody was really into warrior cats, because Kessie's always had a charismatic bubble around her. That just, everybody's just like, oh my gosh, Kessie's so right. That's Kessie's gift. Everybody's got a gift, okay? Mine is the ability to, like, talk almost non-stop. Kessie's is the ability to make people listen. So, put us together, and we're unstoppable, baby. But, yeah, so we have, like, every cat in a fucking segregated area is going to get... Segregated is not the word I wanted to use. Every cat in, like, a secluded was the word I was trying to say. Area is gonna get a name. Alright? The village cats gotta get named by the kids. And with kids like Gay and Conception in our fucking village, they're gonna have weird names. And of Squid Oh my god, the straight agenda died. A squid named the straight agenda is... He's gone. Goodbye, the straight agenda. Good, we don't need the straight agenda in my village. I was gonna make a pride flag at some point, probably June. Maybe that'll be June's project, is to make a agenda. Now it's time for the gay agenda to rise. Exactly, exactly. I'm pro the gay agenda. Gay for president? Is that what we're thinking? Gonna name my kid Gay just so he can run for president, and it'd be the funniest thing. And everybody'd be like, we can't vote Gay. Am I taking the bit too far? Tell me when it's not funny anymore. Okay, we've started. I kind of want it to be dark outside just so I can make sure that, like, I'm actually doing a good job lighting this place up. But at the same time... Go further, okay. Ford, go further? Is that the right one? I don't know my car brands. Let's try again. Can it not be placed from this? Apparently not. I don't remember my dog name. Somebody should go on back to my old VOD and tell me what I named these fucking things. Alright guys, I've dubbed myself Supreme, spelt wrong, ruler, goddess, emperors, like I'm all that, right? But we don't have a president of the village, and that's important to me. I want them to have an elected official. And when I say elected, I mean somebody I can put in my pocket. It's not gonna be Jessica, because that's not a name that you can just easily put on a poster, okay? Mitzi, closer. Mitzi, you grew up and Jessica is still a little kid. That must be so hard for you guys. Now, you know who is, like, Conception, your name's too long. And you're also 5 hearts gone, so don't worry about it. You know whose name is perfect to go on a poster, for a good campaign. And who's gonna have the backing of the Supreme Emperor? Gay. Gay for president. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm leaning on, okay? Conception is a close second. It's about time we had a gay president. That's gonna be his campaign slogan. More torches, please. Thank you. I don't know, I might have taken the bit too far. HP told me to lean into it, though, so... Should we host a whole election? How can I get the villagers to vote? I don't speak their language. Should I just walk up to every one of them, and if they make a high-pitched sound, then they're voting for Gay? If they make a low-pitched sound, and they're voting for the opponent? Who is going to run against Gay? Nobody wants to be known as the guy who ran against Gay. Maybe Conception should run against Gay. No, I don't like that part. Now that I said that out loud, I'm not a big fan of that. now that it has came out of my mouth, I'm not actually a big fan of that. What's your name? Siobhan? Is Siobhan gonna run for president? Siobhan said no. Because we decided that the low pitch meant no, right? Or did we just did we just claim it meant Siobhan and I just told Siobhan his name means no? Mods, delete the VOD. Okay, next villager I walk up to is going to be in charge of running against Gay for president. The village is all of a sudden very quiet. I don't think anybody wants to run against Gay. I think everybody likes Gay. This village is really pro-Gay. You know, if I had to say anything about this, I would say it's very pro-Gay. This is not gonna be lit up well enough. I can tell you that right now. I don't want to be up at night. Okay, first villager I ran into. Mitzi! You really want to do this? They seem confident. Mitzi is running for president. I'm gonna walk up to every villager, and they have to tell me We have to make a... We're not going to do this today because we're almost out of time. I'm going to make a Word doc with all of the villagers. Now, the children cannot vote. Because children don't get voices, as we all are very well aware of. But everybody else is going to get a chance to vote for their... Like, we're going to say that means no. Right? And then... Hang on, somebody... Maybe that's going to mean... Maybe that sounds going to mean gay. That sound's gonna be named Mitzi. So the heh is gonna mean Mitzi and the her is gonna mean gay, okay? And we're gonna walk up, next VOD, we're gonna walk up to every single villager and they're gonna get to vote in the election, okay? Now, remember, I am Supreme Overlord and the straight agenda is back. For anybody who was not here earlier, HP decided to name the squid that spawns in that spot, in that little pond, the straight agenda. And now every time I say it, I have to bring that fact up because people are going to be very confused. Mitzi. You're not Mitzi, you're Diamond. Maybe Diamond should run for president. I just think I'm making these two spaces apart, honestly. I think this is gonna be too much. Things are gonna be able to spawn. That's why I like doing this at night. I cannot see the fucking block radius. And yes, I could count. No, I'm not going to. God forbid we have anything to say about the straight agenda. Yes, God, please forbid it. We're all here to vote gay, alright? That's what I say. Okay, okay, okay. How bad could it be? You know? Like, how bad? I mean, I missed this whole pathway, and we're almost out of torches. But it's fine, it's fine. So, off stream, what I'm thinking. I'm gonna get my happy ass on here. I'm gonna figure out every single villager's name. I'm going to, on stream next week. I'm thinking next week. I don't know, I have a lot of, like, solo stream ideas. So maybe we won't do another Minecraft hardcore stream next week. I haven't decided. I'll know, you'll know when I know, is what I'm thinking. Right? Sounds good to me. Is it Monday? Hey Siri, what day is it today?
It's Monday, April 7th, 2025.
It is Monday, okay. So we'll see what I do next. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I never know what I'm gonna do next. I know our next scheduled stream currently is that on Saturday we're gonna be playing Phasmophobia. I am definitely gonna do a stream in between that. I'm thinking Thursday. Maybe I won't do a stream in between. I really don't fucking know. Because I'm trying to finish this YouTube video. And I want to put all the time and energy I can into that. So you can see where the thing is. But very soon, as soon as that number above my head hits 250, we're gonna schedule a Papa Pizza stream part 2. It's a stream over a year in the making, guys. I think it's about time we hit that goal, personally. And then on top of that, I want to do another Fallout stream. It's been a really long time since we've done that, but I kind of want to get back into that train of things, you know? And then, do I know any of these people? We can read out to Perfect Haven. That sounds like a good plan. I want to do a Fallout stream soon. I want to do a, boom! I want to do a Fallout stream soon. I want to do another Minecraft hardcore stream, obviously. I want to do a solo Revo stream. I think that could be pretty fun. I've been really wanting to do another horror game and chill night. So, you know, there's a lot of streams in the making. But again, I want to finish this YouTube video. I wanted it done, honestly, 2 weeks ago. But I wanted it done by this Wednesday. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think I have time to get that done. But there's a lot in the works. But next scheduled stream that's probably going to happen. I don't want to say for sure because HP and Cassie said maybe. Repo challenge. You know, that's what I'm thinking. It's just a solo repo stream. My shirt is like too close to my neck. It's stressing me out. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. A lot in the making, guys. We'll see. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and raid out. We're gonna raid out to Perfect Haven. They're playing Monster Hunter Monday with Monster Hunter Wilds. We're gonna go ahead and send them lots of love. Use the bird emoji if you have access to it. If not, it's just an okay raid. Just go ahead and join that up. Send lots of love. They're pretty cool. But yeah, I will see you guys all in the next one. I'm thinking, right? Probably, yeah. But yeah, have fun over there, and see you guys all in the next one. Do something kind this week. Bye, and goodbye to everybody who hung around. I can't tell.
Okay, Jasmine, thank you for the rain. You